Hello and welcome. Today is May 28th, 2026, and today we'll be playing Windrose. I'm your host, Shilo Q. I'm a Shilo Eats Queen Lane Reaper and Guide to the Underworld, and on today's stream, I'm going to be continuing where I left off from last week's stream, where we started off a new build in Windrose. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of free building. Hopefully it'll be a really chill, relaxing stream. That's kind of what I'm going for. Trying to go for the vibes, you know. I'm just gonna quickly say hello to the chat. Hello, Nito Canudo. Thank you so much for stopping by. And yes, I see you're first. Congratulations. But yeah, that's kind of been a good start, I think, to our stream here. I'm gonna put on some jazz music for everyone to relax and chill. There we go. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. Oh boy, this is a mess here. The front part of this build just looks so unconvincing for some reason. Like there's something about it that just doesn't seem to have a very good presentation in the front of the main building, which is not good. We didn't build the other branch, but I think I'm gonna start up here actually. Alright, so I know I'm definitely gonna want to have some staircases going down. So let me establish that first. How far can we make it? Looks like we have plenty of space here that we can put some docks here and it'll look fine. So far so good. All right. And oh god. I'm gonna try not to cough too much into the mic. My cough is starting to act up again. It's kind of getting on my nerves, to be completely honest, guys. I'm like losing my mind, it feels like. I do have a doctor's appointment coming up that will hopefully address it, but it's annoying. Alright, we got our stairs set up. We have the main foundation set up. But maybe we just want this to be a nice chill out area with like some nice bedding for flowers and stuff. We got a few different choices. Now, so I think I'm gonna go with the one that kind of matches the sides here. We're gonna go with a 15-degree rotation and see how that snaps. I like it. We're going with it. The snap here is good. It's a good sideways snap, I think. Alright, we're gonna start placing some cool things. Hello Majin Trader Into, hello Kachikochu, hello Xeno Deity, and hello Reaction Reviewer. Welcome to the chat. Hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, this is gonna be a really chill, relaxing build stream, so hopefully you guys enjoy. The hard part is kind of deciding what I want to actually build or what I want to actually plant. And I think in this case I'm going to go with beans. I think they're the most interesting to look at right now against a plain wall like we currently have on the edges. And hopefully that'll be enough. I'm kind of low-key thinking about putting maybe some more stuff on the inside. I could technically put maybe a couple more of these beds somewhere. Maybe place them out here, I don't know. Because if I have them overlap each other, it just kind of looks like one big blob, kind of. I don't know. I mean, we won't have the corners figured out, but I think I have a solution for that. So you see how like there's like a empty spot here, like in the corners? I think what I'm gonna do is put some maybe some lights there, or some poles with standing lights or something, just to kind of disguise that. If you guys know anything about my building style, I hate seeing like weird gaps and awkward things, and that has led me to some very creative solutions. So this game is no different in that way. You just got to find your pet peeves and figure out how to work around it, you know? So this is a really nice initial setup here. It looks really calm, relaxing. It blends in nicely with the tiles here. And then we're also going to add in some more beans. Actually, I don't have to go for beans on the sides. I think we have enough beans. So I think I might go with the leek saplings, maybe? Like, maybe I'll go with maybe like a leek right on the edge. And I think I'm gonna mirror that over here. I don't know much about planting leek, so I don't know if it would be preferable for them to be really close to each other or what, but I think I'm going to kind of settle on something that's not too crazy. Maybe we'll go with the actually, I think this is a little too close to the edge now I think about it. Looks like I'm gonna have to replant that. That's not great. Or rebuild that, I mean. Not replant. Well, I mean, I will have to replant, but that's not what I was trying to say. Healing herb sapling? That's interesting. I don't remember that being in the game. But, well, I guess we have that now. I'm gonna have to redo this. Oh, well, I know why. It's because it's the herbs that you would get from the plant, the pots, right? Like from the different zones. I think that's what that is. Alright, we're gonna put the leek back down. A little more inside. And then we'll put it up here.
Purgatory.
Thank you for the kicks, Nito. Hi there, our beautiful Q. Thank you so much. And also, hello. How are you doing? You know, I think I'm pretty happy with this, so I think I'm gonna go with maybe some aloe sapling here on this one. And then we're gonna take the cocoa plum saplings, maybe place them here. And then I think I'm gonna do something similar on the other side. So we'll put cocoa plum across. Boom. And then we'll also place these aloe. Line it up nicely. And then we're gonna go back to the leek and the other thing on the other side. I think it was healing herbs, if I remember correctly. And we'll just align them with the spaces, because we can. How are you? Doing pretty good? Thank you for the hug, Nito. It was very nice of you. I think I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there, I guess you could say. I've been kind of thinking a lot about what the summer is gonna look like for me, because I have a lot of stuff I was working on or have been working on. So like for the next few weeks, I have a pretty solid idea of the kind of content I'm gonna put out on the YouTube channel, but there's some other things that I'm not too sure of that I'm gonna have to figure out on my own later on. So there's that. Let's try and see if we can get these lights on. Like if we can get a light structure that's like standing, that's maybe not a candlestick. Can we get like a torch? Oh, it's not gonna let me bleed it through, is it? Oh, that's tragic. Okay, let me try. Uh-oh. My main plan is not gonna work. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Ironically, I could probably get this to work somehow if I'm careful. But I don't want that. I think what I'm going to try to do is take a beam. Yeah, maybe something like this. Unsnap it. And then see if I can get it to settle a little bit forward for me. To hide the gap in the wall. It's going to be really hard to get this right, but I think if I can... There we go. Oh, actually, I should have... That's not going to work. No, that just... Well, it does fit right in, but that's not quite what I was going for. I need to back up a little. It's hard to get it just right in that gap. Let's see if I can get something to attach to that. Like a wall torch, maybe? You know, that's not terrible. I'm just not too sure about this particular beam. I think I need to change out my beams. Maybe something a little bit less accurate, I guess, or maybe not accurate. That's not the word I'm looking for. Oh, something thicker like this could work too, possibly. Let's see. Okay, it won't let me raise it very high if I do that. Unfortunate. This pillar's a little more uneven, but it's thick enough to fit the void. I think this is better. Alright, let's see if I can get this little gap finished out. A little inward, but I'll take it. Great, it's raining. It was raining today for me too, actually, now I think about it. That can't be right. If it's not letting me put it up all the way. That's bad. Wow. Structure unstable, why? Why is it considered unstable? I don't know why this in particular is considered unstable. That's a little odd. Like, just that spot. Why? That's a problem, because if I can't place it here, it's not going to let me build all the way up. And I need to be able to do that for this to work. Okay, that's about as good as I can get it without it choking the wall. Thank you for the follow, QB3GE49PTY. Thank you so much. If that's even a real username. Oh my god. I see a name like that, I just kind of assume bot, but you could be real. I don't know. You tell me. I heard if you flip a car backwards, it's called a breakdown. What? Oh my god. Dear Lord, help us. Help us all. Alright, I finally got the setups. Now we just need to add the lights. We're gonna use wall torches, I think. I don't know, these wall lamps are cool too. I think I'm gonna use these instead. Okay, so we have a basic measurement. There we go. I want to make sure that it's nice and straight, at least to the best of our ability. Come on. There we go. All right, I think it's pretty nice so far. The next step is going to be maybe a little bit of furniture, I think. Let's go with a table. I think this one might be good. Maybe having one right in the center. So this is the center piece. Boom. There we go. Now we have to decide on the chairs. The hunting armchair is really tempting, but I feel like the table's too fancy for that. If you stood, stand, are you spinning sideways or forwards? The world will never know. Oh, if you stand still. Oh my god. Let's go with the elegant. No, wait. Do I want an elegant armchair, maybe? Yeah, I think the elegant armchair is probably a better choice here. So I'm gonna go with this. We're gonna tuck it in. It's not actually going to be... Well, I mean, I guess I could make it, like, functional. I don't know. Let's see. Is this too close? What sucks is you can't just hop on the table and then, like, sit down. Like, I think the requirements for the table to... Sorry, for chairs to allow you to sit on them is way too big. Like, I shouldn't have to go that far out just for a chair. Like, I shouldn't have to place a chair out here to be able to sit on it. Like, this is kind of ridiculous. Like, oh, look, I can sit in the chair. But look how far from the table I am. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of not really worth it aesthetically. Like, low-key, definitely not worth it. If you turn on the shower after dark, it is a night shower, or is it just a dark shadow? Oh my god. It's probably a night shower. Boom. Alright. So the next step, I'm going to start making a parasol for the table. I'm gonna do something that I did on my other build that I really liked, that I thought was awesome. Okay, we know it's tall enough because the actually, let me double check. Yeah, it's at least one above my head, so I know it's tall enough. All right. We're gonna start adding some more beams. We're gonna go with the weathered beam. Well, hold on. Do I want weathered beam or do I want... Let me snap. Before I start snapping, I should probably be making sure everything is looking good. And I need a 26-degree angle. What am I doing? The timber beam's too big. Probably something like this weathered I think I've used the weathered ones throughout my builds. That one's way too big. This one's okay in size, but it's not quite the look I'm going for. So we're gonna go for the large beam weathered. All right. This is gonna take some time. Just hang in tight, guys. This is a tedious part of the build. Yeah, let's keep going. So far, so good. All right. So far, so good. Now we're going to do the rooftop here. Sorry, we're gonna use rooftop pieces, I mean. I could go with a reed look, but I'm not too sure that makes sense here. I could go with straw, and I could go with leaves. I think leaves, I like the leaves a lot. But the reed color, let's see, how does that look? The reeds look a little bit more in tune with the rest of the build, so I guess we'll go with that. Uh-oh. I need to fix this, actually. Alright, so I'm gonna start right here. Come on. So my whole technique here is I want my reed part to be about halfway through and then turn it and then tuck it back in so that it'll be a perfect circle by the time it gets incorporated, if that makes sense. Well, we want to make sure that it's tight, otherwise it's not gonna look good or even be convincing for that matter. Okay, I think I fucked up as I said that. Okay, we got that one. There we go. Turn and tuck, essentially. Turn and tuck. Turn and tuck. Turn and tuck. Yep, that's the technique. There we go. That should be good. And now all we have to do is build the underside. I'm gonna use more beams. What's today's building? Is this the rain village in Naruto? No, I don't know anything about Naruto, to be fair. Hold on, I missed something. If you flush a toilet in reverse, are you fixing the plumbing or are you making shit up? Wow, actually, May, I think that's one of the best jokes you've actually said during stream. I like that one. Let's see. What's today's building? We're just continuing off of what we were building last week, essentially. Let's see, my friend recently gave me a chance to try out the game, and I made my own jiggle joint. What? What do you use in your in-game overlay to have multi-stream chat and such? I use Lumia Stream. Dwight Main. Also, hello, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's called Lumia Stream, I think, if I remember correctly. Let me double check. Yeah, Lumia Stream. Lumia. Yeah, there's different so there's different ones you can do with Lumia Stream. Like, you can do vertical ones like normal, or you can do sideways ones. I like to do the sideways ones so that it's not like blocking the building, if that makes sense. I don't know. I I kind of decided to just kind of make that transition a while ago, and I haven't really looked back. Like, most streams like are kind of up and down. I think because I have like a PNG model, I feel like it makes more sense for it to just kind of go across the screen. Whereas like if I were moving around with a live 2D, I probably would have a vertical, but that's, you know, I don't know. I just kind of tried it out and liked it, so. And plus I feel like it kind of keeps the focus more on the game. It's not like this crazy obnoxious check just, you know, blocking an entire section and then having, you know, an overlay and an overlay on an overlay. It's just, I'm not gonna fight with the overlays. I'd rather shrink the game a little bit and then just have the chat up top. I just prefer it that way. It's a lot easier for people to read post stream, I think. And I know for me, like when I'm live, I'm not actually reading that same chat you guys are reading. Like, I have the chat, but it's in like a doc. Like, I don't see it the same way you guys do. For me it's vertical, but for you guys it's horizontal, if that makes sense. And the thing I like about it too is that you can combine like all these different chats. It's funny because for a while Twitch had this like ridiculous rule where basically they were like, don't combine the chats, guys. We're so special. We don't want you to combine the chats. And you had some people who were like kind of following the rules, and it just looks so ridiculous. And you know, from day one I never adhered to that, and then eventually they changed the rule and I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. Gotcha, that's super cool. I'm going to yoink that for sure. LOL. Have a great stream. Love the build. Fell into classic dilemma of waiting until I have a better building material plans. That is totally fair. You know what, Dwight, I'm working on another video for this game. So if you're like, if you like to build in this game in particular, I plan to come out with another build related guide or like ideas video, maybe Monday, I'm hoping, next week, early next week. So yeah, keep your eyes out for it. If you're not already subbed, that is. I don't know if you're subbed or not, but I'm just saying. I'll fight the other chats. Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. If we're fighting chats, we're kind of screwed. Alright, I'm gonna use the weathered beam to kind of fix my chair, or not my chair, my setup here. I'm just trying to make it so that this piece is not going to be a problem. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. We're just going to have the pieces go to the corners for the support. And the reason why is I don't want it to look too weird when I put the in-between beams down. And you'll see what I mean in a little bit. I'm going to have some, not 45 degree, but actually, what kind of beams did I want to put in there? Was it these? Maybe it was the 45 yeah, I think it was the 45 degree beams. But anyway, it'll just naturally snap. I'm gonna do a 90 degree snap so that it's just like automatic. There we go. Make things easier. All right, so we have a nice little umbrella, or parasol as some people would call it. And if I zoom out a little bit, we can see a really, really nice view here. Pretty convincing. I love the way it looks, and I like how the roof pieces on top kind of blended together to just look so full and nice. That looks really cool. Yeah, custom made. You know, this is, by the way, one of the things you guys are gonna see in that new guide I'm working on. It's just one of 5. I'm working on other examples too of like other types of stuff you can build. So, like I said, keep an eye out. Can you, like, save these custom-made stuff? I don't think you can save the custom, like, objects, per se. Like, not that I'm aware of, Majin. I mean, there might be a way to do it, but not that I'm aware of. I wouldn't put it past them to, like, have some kind of cool function or feature to do this with, but yeah, this is super cool. It takes a lot of time, kind of. Like, I know I made it kind of fast, but until you get the turn and tuck method like kind of figured out well, it's a little hard to get it first try. There might not be a blueprint system yet. It might just only be base right now. Yeah, I don't think there's a blueprint system. That's what I'm thinking, May. Yeah, I'm having that same thought because I don't recall there being one. So I'm kind of like, you know, it's a good question. But I don't think we have that yet. We're gonna oh, hold on. I think I'm going to return my snapping. And I'm going to actually continue this piece out here. I don't like how this isn't covered or doesn't have like a rooftop piece, so I've decided to just complete it. We're gonna use our, I think, 45s? Is it the 45 degree? Yeah, I think so. Pretty sure, yeah, it's... Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. This might be even steeper. This might be like a... Nope, that's too steep. 26 is too flat. 45. It is 45. Okay, I'm just tricking myself here. I'm over here sabotaging myself. Yeah, the self-sabotage is real in the building. when building. When in doubt, mess it up, I guess. I tried. Anyway, let's get some roof pieces done. Trying to remember what exactly I used. I want to say it was... Is it these thick pieces? Yeah, I think it was. Oh, maybe, yep. It looks like it. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Ooh, okay, okay. I was able to do it the first try. No! Oh, I was so close and then I accidentally freaking... Hold on, we got it. I hate when that happens. I hate when I place something and it's not quite right and I'm like screaming. Okay, now we have this weird like archway thing. I think I have a solution for that. I'm gonna take the hard beams here, the 45-degree beams, and I kind of wanna... I almost want to make a mesh going up and over this build. You know, it might be cool to do that now that I think about it. But you know what? First things first, we gotta fix this entrance. We can't have this looking weird. No, we're not doing that. And you know what? I should probably turn on that 90-degree snapping. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. That's cool. And then we'll do another one on this side because there's also an entrance here. Nice. Oh, that didn't look as smooth as I was hoping. Sometimes when you redo it, it just fixes itself. But yeah, I really like this. I really like the doorways kind of having a nice arch to them. Like, that's pretty neat. All right. Let's see if we can build a cage going up a little bit. I'm gonna try and... Hold on. What the hell is going on? There we go. Alright, I should be able to do it now. And I'm trying to... There we go. Sometimes this mod doesn't work well, and like, just triggering it like freezes or something. It's so weird. Anyway, it happens. It'd be like that sometimes. I think we're definitely gonna use these timber beams, but as far as like... I like the idea of using 45-degree angle ones because it's such a natural slope from here. But, I don't know, because I don't want this being like a plain ceiling, but I also don't want it to be enclosed. Like, I want it to look interesting. I could also maybe go for something thinner and make kind of like a basket look of some kind. Like I could do something like this and then go with a flat beam across and then work my way down. Not a terrible idea. See if I can get it to... Uh-oh. Is it not going to place here? Uh-oh. I might have to place, a 45-degree beam here just to get these to work properly. So, you know what? I kind of like the way that looks, too. So I think I'm just gonna do that. And we're just gonna take these weathered beams. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to put 3 of them. Oh, that's way too many. Let me look back, getting a better look from here. I don't know if I like that. I think I might go with the thicker beam. I think the thin one is a little too thin. Yeah, we're gonna go with the thicker beam. And then we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Alright, so the next step is gonna be using a flat beam. We're gonna go with flat beam timber. And we're just gonna connect the sides. Alright, cool. We have a nice little frame here. The cool thing about this is if I really wanted to, I can maybe just do something interesting with the frame and have something like kind of hanging down from the corners instead of putting something on the wall like I originally did. That does open up options. I'm just not sure if that's what I want right now. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna unsnap the 15-degree one. Oh dear. That's not gonna work. I was hoping to just kind of close this. Okay, we can do that. Looks a little odd though. Let's see if we can do an approximate thing here. Oh, that works a lot better. Yeah, we'll just do something like that. Let's make sure this is aligned correctly. Let's see, have you ever tried... Hold on, let me read this again. People probably requesting for some blueprint, for a blueprint system so they can do this, but it would be funky due to how objects work in the game. Maybe. Oh, let me see. I like this type of game where I can create my base. Same. Yep, base building games are fun. I absolutely love it. The spider den is slowly coming along. Spidey, no! Have you ever tried the forest? It's kind of has a type of base building gameplay. I've never tried the forest. I don't know if I've heard of it actually. Let me take a quick look and see what that is. The forest, you said? Let me see. Oh, is the game only first person? Because if it is, it's not great. I don't really play first person games, but yeah, now that I see this, I'm like, hold on. This looks cool. I'm just not sure this is what I want to play. Yes, it's first person, damn. Yeah, I don't know if that's good for my motion sickness. Probably not. But hey, it'd be like that sometimes, man. We can't play them all. Though we can try. We can try our best. Alright. Trying to get this frame looking correct. It's weird that I have to kind of do the sides and then the middle, otherwise it looks really, really weird. But hey, I don't make the rules. Alright, let's use another 45-degree beam. We're going through the center this time, maybe? Maybe not? Actually, it doesn't look like I
see
can.
you've joined the queue.
I might have to unsnap it to get it to work. Thanks for the follow. YZK42SY75F. Oh my god. You're like the second person whose name sounds kind of suspiciously like a bot. Oh my. Making me nervous now is like the bot army showing up. I assume you're a bot. I don't know. If you're not a bot, at least let me know you're not a bot. Bots are not my friend. It's gonna be hard to get this to work properly without having a snapping method that actually works here. I think I'm gonna have to try something like this. Oh no, that is not gonna work. Kind of hoping I could like squeeze it from the side here, but I think I know what I need to do. I'm gonna take this and we're gonna do like an inward thing. Okay, we need a different angle, maybe like a 26 degree. Yeah, there we go. 26 degree angle. This is looking way better. You know what? I'm just gonna do all the left sides first, since I already have the... Oh, that's not right. That's also not right. Uh-oh, I messed up my angles. This is what I get for not paying attention. This doesn't look quite right either. It's connected to the wrong spot. There we go. All right. See if we can get this looking right. Now I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, but Sholo, no one's gonna see this. Why make the ceiling look so cool? I don't have an answer for that. I'm just shamelessly working on a cool ceiling project. Cause I can, okay? Cause I can. That's the only reason I do these things. Because I can. I have no other ulterior motive, alright? Some people actually do have odd names, so it's hard to know at times. Yeah. Leave John Bot alone? Okay, I'll leave John Bot alone for now. They haven't caused an offense. Unless they're queuing up something offensive to type. Which happens, by the way. For anyone wondering. That does happen from time to time, but it's okay. That's not gonna work. That's also not gonna work. Yeah, no. I think what I'm gonna do is... Okay, I'm pretty happy with how this looks. I'm gonna try not to mess it up. How about that? I think I'll go with some kind of in-between connection that's not gonna completely derail everything I've put together here. I don't know. I could just use a flat beam. That might be the move. I'm not really sure about that. Maybe a 26 degree one might not be a bad idea. The problem is that if I use it, I have to abandon it, and I can't keep it because it'll cause problems. This is the part where you use the flat beams to just connect pieces. See? Oh, maybe I can continue from here. This might be fascinating. Hold on. No, that just looks awful, actually. I might have to do something that I've done on the other side. I'm just trying to figure out what makes the most sense right now. And I think a horizontal beam going from like one of these to another and just like popping it like right on the side here. Hold on. Can we do it? I don't know if I can. I guess I could solidify the top here. That might not be a bad idea. Make it a little bit more official with these beams. Keep it solid, right? Hold on. My brain is just hyper focused. Thank you for the lurk, Genebox. We will know about the ceiling. You'll know about the ceiling. Amen. As long as someone knows about it, I guess. What was I doing? Oh, I just remembered. Hold up. I almost forgot my redeems. This is the problem with the building streams. I get so hyper focused that like I forget what the fuck I'm doing. Thank you for the head pat, Nito. That was really nice of you. I just saw that. I'm sorry. Thank you for the hydrate, May. Thank you for the stretch, May. Ow. That was one hell of a stretch. Oh. Thank you for the head pat, May. That was very nice of you. Thank you for the hydrate, Catchy Kochu. Thank you for the stretch, you read your curse. And thank you for the head pat, Spidey. Very nice of you guys. Oh, these stretches are killing me. Ow. It's a little stiff. Okay. I'm a little stiff, I think. Just a little bit. Alright. So, I don't think that any of the beams with, you know, the, Oh, you know what? I didn't consider that. I could just add a beam here on all the sides and it'll look complete, I think. Yeah, this works only because I added the bottom pieces. So it's allowing me to snap for a better measurement. Yeah, sometimes that's all you need is just like some kind of base, you know? There we go. All right. I think that's good. I think that's a nice use of our materials. It just looks cool. Hello, Gert, and welcome to the chat. I'm here to chew gum and speak in Enya, and I'm all out of gum. Did I say that right? I hope I said it right. That's how I read it. Okay. I'm learning. I'm still learning. How have you been, Gertin? It's been a hot minute. Yes, you did, and how you doing? Oh, good. I'm doing all right. I'm just doing a little bit of Windrose building for the sake of my own sanity, I guess. Because I really like building in this game. And not only do I really like building in this game, I feel like this game has a lot to offer in general. Just because it's just fun to build in, you know? Okay, it's getting a little elaborate now. Maybe this is a bad idea. I don't know. Like, I started off with, let me just build this thing, and now it's like, let me complete this thing, let's make it perfect. You know, it always starts with innocent intentions, and by the time you're done, you have like a masterpiece. That doesn't work. Uh-oh. I might have done goofed here. That's a little weird. I think I'm putting too many beams. We're gonna get rid of these, actually. It's too many. Let's see. Uni and work had me by the neck the last 6-7 months. Chilling a bit lately. That's good. Yeah, I saw the crafting building is really cool on this one. Haven't played it yet though. I recommend it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun in general, and there's just a lot of really good mechanics in the game in general. Like, I think one of the things that I didn't expect to like about this game as much as I do was the ship battles. I feel like that has been like surprisingly really fun for me in ways that I didn't totally expect. All right, let's get a chain, or do I not want that? Maybe I want something like, uh-oh, can we get this right? All right, close enough. All right, I think that's good. Our little plant area. I like this, looks good. Ship battles wasn't my thing either in Sea of Thieves, but it was fun. Interesting. I never played Sea of Thieves. Oh no, not the yawning. That's where it starts. You start yawning and everything else just falls apart. I think, I want to have a dock that's like really chill, like in the water, but also like very useful. I almost feel like this is too far out, maybe. And maybe I want to put a staircase. Oh, not a staircase, a ramp. I can probably put a ramp to bring us back down, or bring us to the thing. Oh, that's not ideal. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Can I get this to stick? Or are we gonna have problems? That's plausible, but I don't like it. I think that's fair. This piece right here. Cool. Oh boy. Yeah, so we would just park our ship right here. Or our little boat. I think I would probably... Let's see. Now for the important questions. Is there fishing? Yes, there is fishing. You just yank the fish out of the water. It's amazing. Well, it's not amazing. There's definitely other games that I think pull off fishing better than this game. You know, ways that are a little bit more interactive, but I don't have a specific complaint per se when it comes to fishing. If that makes sense. Where's my boat? Recall not available. Oh, I used it too soon. Damn, that's far. Okay, let's try this. It's a little better. Still kind of far. I think I'm gonna delete this actually. I should have used the foundation tile instead of this, whatever mess this is. I'm actually not happy with this. Yeah, I should have used a foundation tile, and then I should have, actually, I have a better idea. We'll remove these. And then we'll have like a multi-tiered deck area, I think. That would be cool. I could put this here, but not down there. What the hell is that? What do you mean? Yeah, that's what I thought. Full of shit. Anyway. The game be lying. Lying to me. Telling me I can't do certain things. Have friends next month then? Say less. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I think it's definitely worth a try. Sorry, you can kind of just fine-tune your settings to like whatever works best for you, and I think the settings are pretty good. The only complaint I have is that there's no like build free cost or free build setting in the base game. Like, I'm using a mod to achieve this right now. Thank you for the hydrate, Mashin. Thank you for the stretch, and thank you also for the head pat. Oh, big stretch. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Warframe fishing is essentially spearfishing. You literally yank them from the water, and it's the most fun I've ever had. Yeah, but the game has a long way to go. Quite recent. They might change some stuff. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, they have a lot of work to do, I will say. This game has a lot of really solid foundations when it comes to just, you know, mass appeal and bringing people in who want to give the game a shot. Like, I think that this game definitely has done a really good job of that. I just think that there's still a lot of meat and potatoes missing that need to be addressed. But once that's figured out, I have full confidence that this game is going to do just fine, I think. Because it's just been fun, you know? Structure is unstable. What do you mean it's unstable? Alright. Fine, you win. Structure is unstable. I'm just kind of working on getting these platforms and stuff figured out and spaced correctly for now, but I think this is a good edge spot. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna make sure the flooring is good. By the way, Gerton, you just reminded me. So last week during the Trailer Tuesday, there were a lot of fishing games that came up. So you might want to, if you haven't seen it already, you might want to watch it, because there's a lot of new ones coming up that you might like. I think even during the stream I was like, oh man, where's Gerton when you need him? Where's our fishing master? Let's see. Has some solid foundations while laying floor. Hey, this is a foundation. See, look. Foundations. Not a floor tile, it's a foundation. So not only was I being literal, I was being serious and literal. There's a lot of stuff coming up. Yeah, I haven't checked them all yet. Ultimate Fishing Sim Remaster is coming soon, and they don't have a date yet. Oh, speaking of fish, now I think about it. I saw today that we finally got a release date for Planet Zoo 2. And I was like, oh, I might have to come back to Planet Zoo, man. It's been a while. You know, it was like the, you know, fun fact, Planet Zoo was the first game I ever streamed on the channel. Ever. And I remember in that video, I was like so nervous. Like sometimes I go back and watch that first stream and I'm like, well, at least I'm not that. At least I'm better now. Cast and Chill had to update today too. See, you're naming all these fishing games I don't even know about. Damn. Fishing Master. You know, some people just have a certain genre of games they really, really like, and for you, it's fishing. I think I can respect that, you know? It's a good skill to know. It's a good skill. I'll give you that. As far as, like, my own stuff and the kind of stuff I like to watch... Hold on a second, my phone made a noise and it shouldn't have. What's going on? The world's on fire! I'm kidding. Not today. It was on fire yesterday. But I'm not gonna get into that. Well, technically 2 days ago when I was playing Paralives, I caught my apartment on fire in-game, so that was lovely. Wonderful! As some people might say. Just amazing. I don't know why these are not laying well, but I don't care enough to fix it. I'd be like that sometimes. We'll have like a nice little platform here, and then maybe, oh, I have an idea. I'm kind of thinking about how I would park my ship near the structure. Yeah, think about it. Went out to fish with my cousins and the missus this weekend. Got almost 2 kilograms. Had some lovely food when we got back home. Trout mostly. Ooh, okay. That's cool. You know, I don't think I've ever eaten a fish that I caught. Like, I always send them back. I feel bad and I send them back. I'm like, man, you put in all that effort. I don't know if I can eat you now. I know that's like kind of silly, but it'd be like that sometimes, I guess. I'm trying to figure out how I would snap these pieces back, because it keeps like telling me his structure's unstable. But I know I have a lot of space to build. There we go. Oh, I see. Oh. What? It lets me place it anyway? What the hell is this? Why was it yelling at me then? If I could just ignore the rules. I have to think about this. Yeah, I think docking here should be fine. I'll just put a, I'll put a little piece here to extend, and this will go to the beach. I have to figure out how I'm gonna decorate it, but you know, it'll be fine. That is not what I had in mind. Let's try some stairs. Maybe this one. Oh wow, it wants it to be off the ground a lot higher than I thought. That's kind of sad, actually. Let's see if I can... Oh. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. Damn. I guess we'll have to work with this. Boom. And then I guess I'll also put down my flooring. Or foundations, I should say. I'll put down some more over here. This might be like a little sitting area or something. I'll figure this out later. No idea what that's gonna be. Maybe this will be like boat supplies or something. I gotta put a wharf on here. They're on season here right now and I have a permit, so that's why. Year-round, most bodies of water are off limits. Really? Sounds pretty strict. That's interesting. And again, I don't really have a reference point. Like, I've never, like, applied for a fishing license or anything like that. So, I wouldn't really know. But I also know you're in a different country than I am, so maybe you guys handle it differently too. I'd have no idea. Oh, I made a mistake already. We're gonna do all the corners first. I'm tired of this shit. Oh no, it's not gonna let me place it. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, hold on. Really? Well, we found a new edge to the balcony, or not balcony. Edge of the build. We've discovered a new one. This is as far as it's going out. There we go. And this will be like where you go on the boat. So like here. There we go. So now the boat is chilling. And that's how we would get on. I could try a ramp or something, but I feel like that's not really gonna work. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me to like use a ramp. Maybe I could place some stairs that are kind of like halfway down. But like, can I swim and re-enter the stairs? Can I climb up these stairs? No, I can't. I'd have to build them all the way down. Alright, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. I fucked up. I'm gonna go back on. Hold on. I got this. I'll figure it out eventually. Thank you for the hydrate mage flame, the stretch, and the head pat. Very nice of you. Alright, continuing. Alright, I should be able to get in the water and get out now. Yeah. That works. I guess I could put a railing here if I wanted to. Just for formality's sake, I guess. And then up here, it's a little bit more complicated because this is where the ship would be parked. Might have to delete a few of these. Get that corner looking right. Oh, it's not gonna let me, huh? Damn. Okay. Wow. That looks a little odd, to say the least. I'm gonna eat something and go to sleep, sis. See you around. Take care. You too, Gertin. Take care. Oh, and make sure to vote on the poll that I put out for members only. I think you're still a member, so make sure to vote on the poll later. I'm gonna record that session sometime this week, I think. Thank you for the hydrate, Zeno. Oh, let me read that from PJ. Hello, PJ. Is it possible to make a spiral slide to the sea? If I did, I would have to start the platform higher for it to like work. I don't know if it'll... I mean, it's a valid question. Let's see. I don't think so, but we can try. Yeah, like if I were to... Well, let's see if I can do a... I can't do a whole chunk. So we can do a half chunk. It's not wanting to sit below. Oh, no. Yeah, it's not wanting to sit below, and I think the reason why... Yeah, like it's not letting me put it lower than a certain threshold. So if I were to build something like that, it would have to like... I would already have to have a staircase that's like already kind of doing that, but like that's already built. So like, all right, let's see. If I were to, let's say I had something like this, right? And I'm trying to build all the way down. It's really fighting me. So I'm gonna go with, it's probably possible, but a huge pain in the ass. I think that'll be the answer. Oh, I forgot to, there we go. That'll be the gap. Let's put some more railing here. All right. Good to know. Yeah, it's definitely fighting me, I will tell you. And I don't like that, actually. I don't particularly like that. That it fights me on that. All right, we got that figured out and settled. Oh, I missed a spot. All right, let's take a look from up here. See what we're working with. You come down. I made a whole big spot here, but maybe this can be cut down. Like maybe this needs to be made a little bit smaller, actually. There we go. That way it's like kind of even. And then it exit out this way. I think that's fine. All right, let's move the... We have to place a wharf now. And let's also put a fast travel point. I think right here is a good spot for the fast travel point because it'll be like right on the thing. Oh, can I get it to... Uh-oh. I don't want to have to... Oh, come on, man. Unless I, like, pin it to the side. I guess I could just pin it to the side, huh? And I guess the, Damn. Okay. Let's try something else. Let's get this wharf looking good. Yeah, it looks like I would have to put like an in-between spot here to walk in, you know, toward the ship. I don't know. I've never really built a dock before, so I'm kind of experimenting low-key. This is unstable, apparently. You know what I just realized? It's a different kind of floorboard. So it's obvious they don't match. That's crazy. Ah, it can't be perfect, I guess. But I think this is a good start. And maybe we can put Shipwright's Workshop right here. This would be a good spot for it. I guess I could put some storage bins, like barrels and stuff. I wish I could rotate them, like, sideways. Or if we had a flat barrel. I'm gonna try and make it look as natural as I can. It's kind of a challenge for me. I think right there is good. It's about as good as it's getting. I tried. All right. You know what? I think I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go use the bathroom and I'll be right back. Oh, sorry. Thank you for the stretch and the head pat, Zeno. I didn't see those. Appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back and I got myself a Tootsie Pop. Needed something a little sweet to keep me up. Because I'm over here messing around with the building and my brain is just like fried. I don't know, man. Something about today, like, it's just been kind of a stressful day because I had a lot of stuff going on. Just in this whole week, like, I've had so many errands to run and it's just been a very unusual week. And because of that, I've just been super tired. Like, super exhausted. I don't remember turning the boat sideways, but okay. You know, I think it's been a few years since I've had the raspberry flavored one. Usually I go for cherry or the brown one because they're like my favorite, but I forgot how good the raspberry one actually is. I'm now remembering. Or remembering, I should say, not remembering, right? It's a lot of lights on this thing, but that's fine. Making sure we have plenty of light here. We don't want to have a dark looking dock. I also have to... Oh! The plants grew in. Nice! It looks pretty good, I think. All things considered. Pretty good. We also didn't decorate the inside yet. So that's another project for another time. I'm kind of considering whether or not I should knock down these walls in the front and just make like tiny balconies or something. Maybe construct like a porch. I don't know. The house is already so small. I don't know if that's a good idea. Some rope coils might look nice here. Might be a good idea. Place some. Pier crane. I don't even know what I'd use this for. Probably just lifting shit out of the ships, right? I suddenly feel like I don't have enough foundation planks out. Oh well. Pure winch might be cool. I don't even know where I'd place this. I have no idea. I'll rethink this plan. Ooh, a flagpole. You know, something else I could also do is I could place something like a, like one of those, signal fires. Maybe somewhere up here. Maybe I should put it on. Oh, you know what'd be cool? If I place it on top here. Imagine. Signal fire on top. Maybe, yeah, you know what? I think I'm on to something. Hold up. Let's see if it'll allow me to... There we go. Took a second. There we go. Now we got a signal fire on top, on the highest point. That's cool. What do you guys think? Think I need to add like a table or something out here? I don't know. I have no idea what to put out here, to be honest. Like, I almost feel like I need to put like a small desk or something, like a reception area. I don't know. I don't even know what I want on my pier. We'll figure it out later. I want to decorate the bottom side here of this piece. Can I get a wooden foundation piece here? Oh. Probably can. Cool. So now we have a cool platform. I'm gonna add some stairs to kind of make that path a little easier. Maybe some stone stairs though. Is the dueling arena done? Oh my god. I am not building a dueling arena for the last time. That's funny. You know, I think the closest thing to a dueling arena I have is like a nice table upstairs. But if you're just coming in, you didn't see it. So I guess I'll show you real quick what I've been working on. Hold on, I just realized something. I forgot to put a light up here. There we go. See, there's the arena, the table. This space could also be one. How about this? Will this suffice? Looks wonderful. Thank you. Took a while. I figured it out eventually. It's a few blood, sweat, and tears, right? There were no tears. Not this time. Not this time, but you know, I kind of feel like I need to add some stuff to the table. Like it's almost like too empty. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I could hang some of these things from here, now I think about it. Oh, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Let me unsnap. Yeah, this should work. But it won't let me do it on the door frame sides, which sucks. It's fine. That looks a lot nicer, actually. Alright. Technically, I do have enough space for some other stuff, but I'll do a fresh fruit platter, like right here. We'll do a mug of grog. No. What? Maybe not a mug. We'll have a bottle crate right here. Oh, you know what? That's what I'll do. I'll put a bottle crate right here. Some wine barrels. There we go. Problem solved. See, I like the 2 grand entrance for when the competitors climb, right? The one connected for the house is for the champ and the other is coming from the sea. The challenger. Oh, I like that. Maybe the one below can be Pokemon Battle Arena. Maybe. That's funny. Thinking about what I need to put here. Kind of want to add a rug. Ethnic rug, that's a new one. I like your imagination. Blue Eyes Dark Magician. It's an interesting idea. We don't seem to have a very large circular rug yet, unfortunately. Uh-oh. I'm having a hard time placing this rug in the proper position. I think it's because I made that umbrella. Shit. Okay. We'll compromise. I'll just, do it here instead, I guess. That's as good as it's getting. I'm not doing anything else here. Fuck that. These are spider dens? What do you mean, arenas? Oh no. I prefer an arena over a spider den, Spidey. Prefer it very much so. So much more. Yeah, this does look more like an arena. The rags. Oh my god. Part of me kind of wants to close it out, to be honest. Like, that wasn't my original intention, but it's really tempting to just try and put like thicker door frames or something. Hmm. This could work. Maybe. Hmm. I have to look at the wall types. I think it would be limestone. Oh boy. Hmm. Hmm. And then I guess up here I could use some different stone or something. Different kind of stone, maybe. Hmm. I don't know how I feel about this. Eh. Something to consider. I could also maybe make like a higher arch. Like maybe instead of putting that there, I can put it all the way at the top. A higher beam. I could also choose just a gigantic door that can close. That'd be nice. Maybe, I don't know. I don't even know how I would fix this. Like, how would I even finish that? Now it's all stuck. My shit is like lagging. Not good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's happening on my end. I can see that actually. Like, I'm experiencing it. Mick D. Farmer. Thank you for the head pat, by the way. Thank you also for the hydrate and stretch. Alright. I changed my mind. I'm gonna use something else. I don't really like how this looks. So I'm gonna try something like this with the double door. There we go. Let's try a different kind of wall, maybe something like this. Come Come on. Hmm. Not good. There you go, Pokemon Ballerina done. Oh my god. Two rectangle with different color than two half circle connected in the middle of a former circle. Hmm. No, the corn dog did not find the bun. It's not a sleepover. Damn. Chill, I think your stream is dying slightly on Kick. Oh boy. Yeah, it's kind of dying everywhere. It's like, the FPS drops is happening on my side too. Like, I think it's the mods I'm running. It's like causing some performance issues, possibly. That's my guess. I like the way this came out, actually. Really nice. Yeah, because then the inside is just solid. I like it. Oh, hold on. I see a problem. The inside door has, like, eaten up some space here. I don't like that. Oh man, I don't want to have to redo this section again. Fuck it, I'm leaving it alone. I'm not gonna fight with this anymore. It stays. So just looking at it from afar, I like this. I think it looks cool. It might just be an entity overload, maybe. Restart the game. It's smoothed out for me all of a sudden, so I might be okay. If I do have to restart, I will, but I mean, we're like 10 minutes out from end of stream, so I'm not sure if that makes sense even. Let me check the stream, because it could just be like, yeah, it's having a big problem. All right, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna restart the game. Hold on. I know, like, the stream's almost done, but I have to restart. Just don't want sloppy recordings and all. Same. Same. It'd be like that sometimes. Alright, let's see. Alright, it's loading up. I'm still thinking about the zoo joke I did back when you did the zoo sim. You know what's funny, mate? You brought that up. There's a Planet Zoo 2 that's coming out in October. I'm thinking about getting it. I'm heavily considering it. What's cool about the new Planet Zoo that's coming out, like Planet Zoo 2, is that they're gonna have aquariums and a lot of birds. like flying birds, not just peacocks and flamingos, you know. All right. It should be running a little better now. All right, here we go. Let's get these walls looking good. Crap. I went too high with that. Damn it. I guess I gotta go upstairs and fix it before I forget. There we go. That was almost tragic. I think I'm good on these doors. I think I'm gonna add the other two sides later. I kind of don't feel like it right now, to be honest. Oh my god, there's a gap. Oh my god. What a mess. This is why. That should be good enough. Wow, this one doesn't have that. I don't know how I messed it up on this side. Like, why is this so far forward? Oh my god. Yeah, see, like it's not closing. That's problematic. Oh god. That's not gonna help either. Yeah, I lost all my brain cells. It's not happening today. It's not happening. I give up. I quit. You know, I'm kind of tempted to just like turn these walls into window walls instead, because these walls are such a pain in the ass. Like, it might almost be worth it to do it that way. Yeah, you know what? That's what we'll do. We'll just remove it. I'll worry about these doors later. We'll replace the doors. It'll be the same doors, but better placed. Jesus. Oh my god. I want to say that's the correct position, but who am I to say? Let's see. I'm still thinking about. Oh, I already read that. Let's see. Will there be dinos too? No, but I think I think Frontier also has a. I think they also make the Jurassic Park games, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. I thought you would say, I am so tempted. Wait. I thought you would say I'm so tempted to just sit by the stairs and look out at sea. You know, it's a good idea. Let's do that. That's an excellent idea. Put a chair up here, call it a day. Fuck it. Put a chair right here. There we go. Much better. Thank you, reaction reviewer. That's a very good suggestion, actually. It was a pretty chill stream. Got a lot of building done. We built a lot of different things. I mean, look at the view, right? It's pretty chill. I mean, I could also, like, technically take the view from up there too, but I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, this is a really nice spot. You know, I think the next build I do is probably going to be like on a rock formation or something, just to try that out, to see how difficult that is. Pat the back, thank you so much, Majin. It's very nice of you. You did a good, hold on. You did good today, good work. Thank you. Thank you. It was a nice building stream. Nice, relaxing, chill. I didn't get as much work done on the next Windrose video I'm working on as much as I wanted to yet this week, but if I have time to record tomorrow, hopefully the video will be out by Monday, I'm hoping. I also have to make the members only video, and that hasn't been recorded yet, so depending on my time frame and schedule, I might have to postpone the Windrose videos potentially, but for like maybe middle of the week or something, but we'll see. I think it should come out on time. Anyway, guys, just a few things, few heads up, or things to keep in mind now that we're ending the stream. So, as far as content goes, next week's stream is probably gonna look a little bit more like a normal stream week, because not next week, but the week after, I think, is when Witchspire comes out on that Wednesday. So I might have a trailer Tuesday next week, and then on Wednesday I might do some building, maybe in Windrose. We might be working on this build again. I haven't decided what my plan is for next week. I do know I want to play Dead as Disco sometime next week. I might do custom songs, or songs that I have copyright-free music on a playlist, as some might say. Now, if only you can hear the waves and feel the sea breeze, right? And smell the salt water and everything. Man, I feel so tired. This whole week has been so chaotic and crazy. I'm just glad it's over. At least my week is over, which is great. Trying to think of what else I wanted to say, but I guess I'll just do my ending announcements. Let me double check and make sure I didn't miss any stream streaks. Hold on a second. Alright. Let's check. Alright, so we do have one stream streak from Mage Flame with a 55 stream streak. Please give them a round of applause. That's amazing. Wow. And then Let me see if there's anything else I should be. Oh, if you're on Twitch and you happen to have Amazon Prime and you have not used your monthly Prime sub yet, please use it on the channel. It helps a lot. And if you want to become a sub, you can do so, and you'll be able to have exclusive emotes or access to some exclusive emotes, as well as an ad-free viewing experience and a channel badge, which is cool. If you're over on the Kick side, you get similar benefits, except the difference is that you already don't have ads, so you don't even have to worry about that. And then if you're over on the YouTube side, you get similar benefits again, but instead you get a YouTube members only playlist of a bunch of videos that I've been making for about a year now, I want to say. So that is super cool. I'm trying to think what else. Hold on a second. I missed something in the chat. How did I miss that? I didn't see you type this earlier, May. I'm sorry. I noticed the game Nightingale just died in the process of dev work again. I think they might be abandoning it over time. Honestly, I'm not really sure, because it sounds to me like they're not sure what to do with the game right now. Like it's almost like they're putting it into like the back of their mind because they want to be like, I don't know, operational, I guess. Like, it sounds like the whole debacle with Nightingale was so bad that it like nearly bankrupted them, but that's just speculation on my part based on the dev bites that they've been posting. And it looks like they were working on the Conan Exiles update that just came out, which is cool and all, but what about Nightingale, man? I want to see that game succeed. So it wouldn't surprise me if they're kind of like trying to figure out what they're gonna do with the game, and maybe, you know, don't be surprised if we get like another like Realms Rebuilt update that's like so big and drastic. It would not surprise me, because I mean, the game has a lot of really good stuff going for it now with the Realms Rebuilt update, like post-update. And every time they update the game, they add a lot of cool like stuff. But it just sucks that there's no like real progress made on the game right now. It wouldn't surprise me if they play this game out for the long haul and say, okay, well, like, don't be surprised if like 2 years from now they're like, okay, we're coming out with a major update or something like that. Like, it would not surprise me. Like, at this rate, I would say that like the possibility of a 10-year dev cycle for the game is not out of question. I mean, I don't know if I want to wait that long, but you know, I do like the game, so maybe. Anyway, I got a little sidetracked there. I don't know how I missed that. See, this is why I check the individual chats sometimes, because, you know, the way it's formatted, it's hard to like tell at first, but if I really look, I'm like, oh, okay. And then I see everything. Anyway. Alright, I think I'm done. I'm going to bed. I've had enough of today's adventures. I might not go to bed right away, but my plan eventually is to probably, like I said, get that video out. And then after that video comes out for the Windrose video, I'm not sure what I'm gonna post after that. Like, I haven't thought of like what to post. I'm just kind of experimenting right now, trying to see what people want to see, the kinds of videos people like, you know, with Windrose building. But yeah, we'll see how it ends up. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, Sholo out.